So first, hi Tony, how are you doing?
Fine, I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah? What did you think of the film?
I had never seen it in its entirety before until today, and I knew this moment was coming, and I didn't want to see it until I saw it under these conditions. And it was fantastic. Fiona Gillies pulled off a role that is so difficult and complicated, and of course to hear all the music that we made together fit with the film was just a treat. It was icing on the cake.
How did you get involved in the project?
Well, I know Paul Cartledge for at least 20, 25 years now, and we're old friends. We've worked together on many, many projects in the past, including projects with the Moody Blues, Elaine Page, and he first came to my studio. So when he asked me to be part of this, I honestly, I didn't even listen to the music. I said yes, because if Paul was going to do it and he asked me to be part of it, I wanted to do it. I wanted to help him. And originally, I thought I'd just give him a hand, but in the end, I couldn't wait for the next suggestion. Like, can you help me on this song too, and all that? Because after the first song, and I heard how wonderful the composer Jeff Jackson was, and I realized what I was working with, then it was a real treat. It wasn't a favor any longer. I was really involved.
Awesome, thanks. And finally, what can we expect from the soundtrack going forward by Jeff Jackson?
I think it's going to be a great soundtrack for people if they want to purchase the songs on iTunes or something. They all stand up. They were all made to very high standards, as if this was a pop album. It wasn't just film music. It was really done like every note counts. We were very careful, and we wanted to hit all those lovely emotional points in every song, and we explored all the possibilities. So I think if people just want to hear this just as music, standalone music, I think we've done all we can to make it a really fine album of music to listen to.
And how could they do that? Have you got any releases or singles or anything planned?
Well, I assume it's going to be available through all the outlets like iTunes, Amazon. I don't know if it's going to be on an actual record label. I think Paul would probably know how it's going to end up. But, I think you'll see the credit at the end of the film available on this soundtrack recording or something like that. There's a lot of music in the film. And there's a lot of incidental music as well that I hope is included. All the beautiful background music for the scenes and all that written by Paul and his partner Phil Jewson. It's fantastic music. I personally love to hear background music myself. I remember when George Martin wrote all the background music for the Beatles films, I was equally interested in that music as much as I was in the Beatles songs.